And you learned, we learned, that Robin was actually...
JLS star Aston Merrygold. There he is, the real him. Talking to Aston in just a minute, but first, here's how he flew all the way into third place.
It's Robin! Bruno Mars. I think it's Bruno Mars.
OK, so I thought red Liverpool, right? And then the red kit and the bird, and then I thought maybe it could be Michael Owen.
I mean, if we're going that wild with the guesses, I'm going for Harry Redknapp.
Robin might have a red breast, but he's also known for being blue.
Weil and Clark Neal, ladies and gentlemen.
We sent someone to skulk around the corridors and see what Robin gets up to.
Oh, boy band.
Now I gotta come loose. It's not often I've fancied a bird, but you really swept me off my feet.
It's time to find out the identity of our Mars singer.
Take it up.
Take it off! Come on!
It's Aston Merrygold from JLS!
And there he
Well
was.
done, Aston. Well done. Do you think you were too generous with your clues?
Maybe. I think there was a few clues in there that give me away. Yeah, definitely.
Because it was close, because so many people thought it was me. If another,
The dancing.
Yeah,
it was the dancing.
Do you think the dancing was a giveaway?
I thought the dancing was a bit of a giveaway, actually, because I was thinking it was you or Ollie Murs singing, both great singers. But then when the moves started, I thought that looks like Aston's moves to me. What did you think when you got the call, Aston?
Honestly, I was so excited. So excited. Probably more so for the reaction of my little boy when obviously the mask has eventually come off. But I was like, right, OK, let's get into this whole crazy world of making a costume, just something out there.
But that costume, I mean, do you have much of a say in that?
Yeah, you fully work with the team or the people that know. I suppose there's literally a handful of people that know you're going to do the show. So you have a couple of, good face-to-faces, as we do in this day and age now over the computer. And, we were just going through it. There was a bunch of ideas, but the Robin really stuck out for me. I was like, right, yeah, that's the one. That's what we need to go for.
What's it like inside that costume and inside that mask? Because they look very, they're very elaborate. They look small. Yeah,
it's a very confined space. It's really hot as well, and it's really hard to breathe. So singing in that mask was like the first time I put it on, like the anxiety levels really went up because I was like, this is a lot harder than they made it look last year. Like last year, they made it look easy. Especially Nicola, she smashed it. So to put the mask on and be like, I can't actually breathe in here. So how am I actually supposed to sing a full song? It was really difficult. But obviously, listen, as time went on, it got a little bit easier and you got used to it.
So you're saying it's a bit claustrophobic, at least?
Yeah, just a little bit. It's literally like the mask is here.
Yeah. I remember
that right up in your face.
Yeah, I remember Nicola coming on when she won last year, and I couldn't believe how tiny it was, how little room you had in there. What about the secrecy? I mean, a massive secret to keep from your family. How many people were you allowed to tell?
I officially told 2 people. So it was my fiancée, Sarah, she knew, and my manager. So that was it. So
none of the JLS boys, but they did all share footage, didn't they, on their social media of when... You talked about your little boy, who's 3, I believe, when he realised it was Daddy. Yeah. And then I think Marvin and Rochelle, they posted something of their little girl of realising it was Uncle Aston.
Indeed, that was, do you know what? They're the moments that I was like, I'm looking forward to those the most because it's just the reaction of them, like the innocence of children. It's like, it's brilliant. Like her face there, like, oh.
She couldn't believe it. She couldn't believe it, could she?
Brilliant. So good.
How much fun was it listening to the judges' guesses? What was the most bizarre guess they had for you?
Do you know, I think Harry Redknapp has to be up there as one of the most bizarre from Jonathan Ross. But, do you know what? They had a few really out there guesses at one point, and I was a bit like, OK, where are they going with it? But I think that's just because at certain times I was changing my voice up as much as I could. And I think everyone's so used to kind of me singing up you know, the top range. So anytime I was kind of deepening my voice or, you know, really trying to mask it, it was, I suppose it was kind of working for them and throwing them off a little bit. So I was happy with the job in hand. So I was, you know, I was pleased.
Do you get to know or see who else is there behind stage, who else is in the costumes?
Not at all. Honestly, you've got one person that literally dresses you with your mask on and everything like that, and they take you around, you're masked up. Even when you're out of the actual, like, Robin mask, for instance, you've got like a visor on and hoodie covering you, gloves on, everything. And that one person's still guiding you around. You're then locked in your dressing room, or if you come to start, and you don't know who anybody is. You're literally looking by how they walk and their mannerisms from that as well. So it's
what are the judges looking for? You see, I haven't quite worked out. Are they looking for a performance? Are they looking for entertainment? Are they looking for the dance, the voice? What exactly? I mean, because there are no losers on The Voice or on the Masked Singer, because basically people have bought into it in huge numbers, and they just want to be entertained.
Yeah. Do you know what it is? This is a massive pull for the show for me, where, as you said, obviously there's judges on there, but they're trying to find out who you are. It's not really judging your performance and trying to scrutinize you in any way. It's very much like, who is that? How do we recognize this person? And it just turns into a really fun game. So that's why I just think there's such a brilliant show. Like, everyone on the show is so lovely as well. As soon as the mask came off, they were like, oh, the excitement is just, honestly, second to none. Brilliant. So good.
Well done, you. Absolutely brilliant. And hey, happy birthday.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a busy weekend.
Busy weekend between one thing or another.
Yes.
Because you were third, and you're 33, aren't you? That was an over.
Yeah, you go.
Yes,
see,
it's all connected. All the threes there, mate.
Aston, lovely
I
to
didn't
talk to
plan
you.
that, though.
Oh, yeah. Listen, lovely to talk to you. We really enjoyed watching the Robin and finding out it was you.
Guys.
Thank you. Take care.
Amazing. Take care, guys.
Thank you. And we've got Joss Stone.
We've got the winner.
End of the programme as well.
Sausage will be here.
Sausage. One of the great joys of lockdown, well, the only blooming joys, not very many joys, is watching
the
good
telly.
TV. And over the last week, our next guest has taken on badgers, Vikings, dragons,
aliens,
all of those things and more. And she was a sausage, and that sausage was declared the Masked Singer champion at the weekend.
Still laughing.
And it was Joss Stone. Now, before we find out from Joss about her win, let's look at Sausage's biggest bangers from the series. Here we go.
It's sausage!
I am thinking we have an absolute professional singer vocalist.
right?
I think he might be Ella Henderson.
Ella Henderson.
90s, Gloria Estefan. How about that?
Who performed at William and Kate's wedding? It could be Ellie Goulding.
Go with Ellie Goulding. The winner of the Masked Singer 2021.
Get sausage!
Who's behind the mask?
It's Joss Stone!
Wow, brilliant, Joss.
Joss.
And Joss, they hadn't got a clue.
Not a clue.
I didn't know. They didn't know even a little bit. It was brilliant. It was so funny. We laughed so much.
They couldn't believe somebody as famous as you agreed to it.
Oh dear, it's still making me laugh today. I think it's going to make me laugh forever.
Well,
was
what
so
makes us laugh
lovely.
is a sausage, right?
Yeah.
So why and how a sausage?
Well, I thought, I don't want people to guess me. So sausage is perfect because I'm vegetarian and it's not like a fairy or anything like particularly girly. You know, I'm into my glitter and my pink and my purple. So I thought, no, let's do a curveball. So the sausage it was.
And also, you did a slightly Cockney accent, which threw a lot of people off, and that's why I think a lot of people thought it was Stacey Solomon or Sheridan Smith.
Yeah. Do you know what? I think that was inspired by the fact that my legs were split. So I had to walk kind of like this. So I did a little bit of a Cockney walk somewhat. So then the point from the walk, I had the cone in between my legs. So I couldn't really be graceful, you know. I had to kind of amp up the Cockney, which is fun.
even as a sausage and chips, and like I said, you had that slight Cockney geezer walk and things, but your character seemed fun. And when you took the mask off, that's what I absolutely loved, because I hadn't guessed it was you, that you just looked joyous and you laughed and said, this is like the funniest thing I've ever done.
It was brilliant. Do you know what? We need a little bit. We need to be able to laugh and not take life too seriously and have music in our world and dance around and, you know, take these opportunities to smile. So that's really what this was about.
Well, look, you're smiling and your other half is smiling. And we should say, however important it was to win the Masked Singer, not half as important because, folks, you're looking at a new mum just over a fortnight ago. Congratulations as well. Tell us about your new baby.
Look at her picture. She's so gorgeous. She's asleep over there right now. Oh, she's so lovely. I can't tell you how beautiful she is. I just can't believe it. It's amazing. I need to have like 50 kids.
Have you told Cody that yet?
You know, it doesn't matter that you're up every hour. It doesn't matter because they're just lovely, pure goodness. They're the light. She's the light in, you know, a kind of muddy time.
Yeah, it was difficult times and she's beautiful. But that means, Joss, that you were pregnant during the recording of The Masked Singer. We talked to Aston earlier saying how claustrophobic the masks are and the costumes are. And I was just thinking, and you were pregnant. And, you know, that makes you short of breath sometimes, makes you very hot. How did you cope being pregnant in that sausage and chips outfit?
I didn't realise how breathless I was going to be. I didn't know that that was a side effect of pregnancy. So I guess all of your, I don't know, insides get pushed around, don't they? So your lungs are kind of half of what they normally are. And I, of course, like picked these massive songs that needed a lot of breath. And then we put on that suit. Oh my gosh, just walking out, I was like, oh God, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Which made it funnier.
Was there a time where you thought, was there a time you thought, no, this is not a good idea. Why did I do this?
Yes, only when I was trying to catch my breath. But really, it was just all good. And the people that worked the show were lovely. It was just such good energy, I have to say. And I feel like the way that it's come across to everybody watching is given good energy, which is what we need. It's made. Oh, do you hear my little baby?
Oh,
do you hear a little?
Shh, shh.
Oh, everyone, shh.
Do you need to get her? Do you need to get her?
She's all right. It does this thing where she just like wriggles, makes a little noise, and then she's like, "No, I'm good, thanks." And she just like sleeps.
Just making.
I love her so much.
Oh,
she's crazy.
It's great to see the happiness all over your face and the joy that you exude as well. And we're speaking to you in Nashville, Tennessee. I believe it's nearly 6:25 in the morning. I think I picked you up and saying that. So thanks for doing this. What's it like in Tennessee? New family, you know, relocation, the Masked Singer title. Life's pretty good at the moment, Joss.
It is lovely. It is. We're surrounded by trees here, which is what I wanted. And there's like horses up the road, and there's a little lake down there. It feels like Devon. You know, that's the kind of closest to home that I've found out here, which I like. It's kind of countrified. And then half an hour down the road, you've got Nashville, which is a city and a place where music happens all the time. Even in this time, music is still going on. You know, but
music not featuring in your life now. I'm sure you have other things. I mean, is music still on the agenda? Writing, singing, performing, recording?
Yeah, you know what? It's hard for it not to be. It's like if you were to take music away from somebody that, you know, does that for their passion, it's like taking away someone's air, you know. So even if it wasn't a job, I'd still have to have it around, you know, writing or singing, even if it's just in the shower. You know, one has to do that. So it's nice. I would love to write for other people. That would be good, because then I can just cuddle my baby while someone else goes and sings the song.
Good idea.
And do you sing? Do you sing to Violet?
Yes. Do you know what? Cody sings more to Violet than I do. He makes... He's very good at writing children's songs, I've learned.
That's good.
So,
Well,
I'm like... He's like writing these crazy little kids' songs. Like, oh, wow, OK.
well, listen,
Pretty cool.
you tend to her now. We really appreciate